Look at these guys. What if I wore these every day of my life? What do you wear when you're not sure what to throw on? Suede mustard Miu Miu gloves to start. We are at the Bob Baker Marionette Theater. I love this place so much. I've never been here before. Walked in, felt right at home among the puppets. What does that mean about me? Don't know, but I'm excited to answer your questions. What's your personal favorite song you've written? Free Now, I think, which is a song on my new album, The Secret of Us. I journal all the time. I was like reading all these entries where I was like totally in the trenches with this huge crush and kind of going on and on and on, and they flipped the page and it was all these different alternative verses to Free Now, and I forgot I wrote it in my journal, so it kind of felt like this sweet kind of nod to the inside of my brain. Do we have a pre-performance ritual? We always huddle and we do this visualization of this, like, this is very corny maybe, like this kind of purple light protective orb situation. But we were just saying that I think for this upcoming tour, we're just gonna watch videos from the Olympics. Those athletes kind of make you feel like you can do anything, even though like I could never do what they do. But it's very motivating. Kind of makes everything else feel like a real breeze. Can we include that I was asked to throw it? Because I'm like very respectful to this beautiful instrument. Okay, you wrote Close to You 7 years ago. Why was now the time to release it? Well, short answer is that I felt like it finally kind of did belong within the context of these other songs, but the album was done, and I was just scrolling on TikTok, saw a video with the song, and it just kind of like a light bulb moment, which is very embarrassing for me to say because I've been approached online, kind of violent requests for the song to be out, and in one fell swoop, that all came back to me, and I thought, okay, let's include her.
Someone wants to play the organ with you.
Shut up, no way. I'm fucking freaking out. This is my dream.
Have you ever played piano with a puppet?
Never. First time.
And then keep playing Taha Sobhani by Gracie.
What am I watching? What's the best piece of advice you've received from a fellow musician? I think it's to have a full life outside of your career in this industry. Also, another piece of advice, there's this amazing acupressure mat that is, I think, like $15 on Amazon. It's so painful, but it helps with back pain. And if you're touring, you must have back pain. Taylor gave me that advice. Can you share any memories from touring with Taylor? It was pretty crazy for a full summer to just be in the orbit of the Eras tour. Like, it felt like being at summer camp. There was something that was just like so inherently exciting and joyful about it, and everyone who was involved was so passionate about being there. There were different opening acts coming in and out of the tour, so we kind of all like fell in love with each other. It was awesome. Getting to know different artists quite up close was just like a real privilege. I think my most favorite memory was being at Wembley together and playing us live for the first time. It was just pretty ridiculous because it's Wembley Stadium and you're like, how am I here? What's the significance behind the lyric, pull the trigger on the gun I gave you when we met? It was weirdly stream of consciousness and less actually emotional. But now, looking back, I do feel like it's kind of like an exchange of control. This song is just about like seeing someone out who you don't know and being like, I must have you. What are you dying to know? Who, what, where? What's your favorite Y2K trend? Are there any you don't think should be brought back? No, I don't think anything shouldn't be brought back. I think wear what you feel good in. We recently, in the I Love You, I'm Sorry video, wore this tank top that felt very Y2K that had like iridescent beaded straps that like crossed in the back, and I just felt awesome about it.
Excuse me.
Does anybody in the audience have a question for me?
I have a question.
Colette!
Girls' night in or girls' night out?
Colette, it's a girls' night out. Always. Give us your perfect LA itinerary. Okay. I spend a lot of time in Venice. I like Venice. I like to hang out there. So I feel like my perfect LA itinerary is like wake up early, beach walk, cheesy, but it is so good. Hikes in Topanga. There's a waterfall that you should go look for. I'm like, just go find it. Thank you. If you could have a lifetime supply of any one item, what would it be? Uncrustables. That's my answer. The best way to get through a bad breakup. I did this for like 6 months and it really helped me. Every time I wanted to write to them, I just had a running note and I would write instead of communicating. Didn't break no contact, if you know what I'm saying. And it actually was really beautiful and cathartic. And then you could read back through those messages and pat yourself on the back for not sending them. What was your fave look of the day and why? I really do like this. I want this in my closet. I also loved the white dress in the house. I liked being in the house. I loved all of them, not to get all sappy, but it's just really been an amazing day. We love you forever. Love Who What Where team. Stop! No! And that's a wrap. Who What Where, thank you so much for having me.